They have no idea. I was like, hey guys, I'm going to the premiere of the first movie I directed, and they're just like watching cartoons, like eating popcorn. I'm like, all right, well, whatever.
And working with your hubby, Bryan, how cool is that?
It's very cool, but also Bryan's directed me in so many great auditions, and so I think he's a fantastic director, and I've seen how hard he worked on this film, and just to come to fruition, all of his hard work is really remarkable.
Well, while working with each other, how are you supporting each other with a movie that is heavy?
I was hanging back and taking care of the kids because they were 6 months at the time, so I feel like I had a harder job, but you know, this is how we support each other. We show up and we hold it down, and you know, we encourage each other to chase after their dreams.
And you've been very transparent. You know, when you first had the boys, you were like, oh, this motherhood thing is so difficult. It's a lot going on. How is that now for you, Jamie?
You know, it's a different kind of toughness. I mean, it's certainly more rewarding now that they're interacting with you and you see their personalities shine through, and they, you know, even when they say thank you or when they start sharing their toys, it's a really sweet thing. Like, we had something to do with that.
I just spoke with your wife, Jamie Chung, and I'm talking to her about playing alongside you, but then she kind of threw you under the bus, and she was like, listen, I had a harder role than him. I had the babies.
That's true.
So
That's true.
Like working with your wife, and what did you learn new about her? What was that dynamic?
I mean, she just blows me away as an actor. She just came and delivered, and I knew she has the depth that this role required. And I mean, for her to not only let me go away for 2 months while the kids were 6 months old, but then also to come on set and just have a mic drop performance. It's like, I'm just so proud of her, and I love her so much, and I'm so in debt to her. Yeah.
In what ways did your appreciation for her grow with the transformation of this film?
I mean, it's just, she's had my back, you know. I mean, it's like, this has been a dream of mine for a long time, and she supported me through it, you know, and that's amazing, you know. None of us would be here without her support.
Now, do the kids know how cool their parents are? Like, they know that dad and mom are famous?
They have no idea. I was like, hey guys, I'm going to the premiere of the first movie I directed, and they're just like watching cartoons, like eating popcorn. I'm like, all right, well, whatever.
Is this a film that you would ever let them watch when they get older?
Yeah, when they're older, for sure. Yeah.
One of my final questions for you. I have to ask you this. Fatherhood. So she was telling me how well, I remember she did several interviews early on saying it was just so difficult for her, you and her, in the beginning, being parents. How was that adjustment? Now, is it even more difficult? I know they're going to start moving and doing all this stuff now.
Yeah, they're on the move. They got opinions. It's difficult, but it's like, it's beautiful. It's I wouldn't trade it for the world. I mean, yeah, it certainly has its challenges, especially two at once, but
hardest part?
Hardest part is the 6, 7 a.m. wake-ups every day. No matter what you do the night before, they don't care.
You're like,
yeah, they don't care. No days off.
And the best part?
Best part is just their laughs and just like seeing the world through their eyes and how they light up over the simplest things, and it just reminds you of like why we're really here.